give them a form of responsibility. Some of this helps them to feel important and needed in the family. And some of Hello everyone, welcome back to Miss Agba Teaches. It's good to be here again. I'm an educator based in Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome back. Okay, so if you're joining in for the first time, and if you've been joining me in, thank you so much for stopping by again. I'm so excited to have you here. So what are we going to be talking about today? Today we'll be talking about chores for children. So this week, children are on holiday, or children will be going on holiday. Even apart from this holiday, we have the weekend and children will be free. Apart from reading, there should be other things that children should do. Some of these things help them to feel like they are responsible, give them a form of responsibility. Some of this helps them to feel important and needed in the family. And some of these chores include, they're quite a number. Yes, they're quite a number. Some of these chores include as little as putting their toys away. As little as putting their toys away will go a long way for them. Children of the age from 2 should be able to put their toys away. They might not do it perfectly, they might not do it very well, fast enough, but they need to learn responsibility. This is that age or that time where we need to allow our children do things for themselves. Teach them that responsibility. Another thing they can do is, in Nigerian homes where we get to fill the water in fridge and all of that, so you can actually tell them to fill the bottled water in the fridge. You can tell them to fill the fridge, yes, just whatever you're filling the fridge with fruits, with bottled water, with whatever they're filling the fridge with. You can actually tell them to do this at age 5, 6. They should be able to do this. They might not do it well, remember, but constantly, when they keep doing this over and over again, they'll actually do it better. Another thing you can tell them to do, which a lot of parents do not do, is allow them make their bed. Yes, when they wake up in the morning, teach them to make their bed, because this is, I've been using the word responsibility, but it teaches them to be responsible for themselves. It's very, 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 very important. Teach them to lay their bed. Sometimes you might have to show them a video. Sometimes you have to teach them as a parent first. Oh, this is how you lay your bed. But you need to teach them. Another thing they can do is empty the basket. You don't have to tell them to empty the basket from the basket of the whole house, but you could tell them to empty the basket, the ones in their room, the one in your room as a parent, the ones in their room, or the one in your room as a parent. So it's very, very important that these children learn that, okay, I could do this, I could do that. It just gives them that form of responsibility. Which other one can I talk about again? Another thing you can actually tell your children to do, I repeat, another thing you can tell your children to do is to clear the table after they're done eating. Quite a number of people, yes, I know we have maids or we have people that assist us at home, but let them learn to clear their tables. Let them learn to take responsibility. Another thing we can also tell, and this ranges for different ages, you can have ages 2 can do some of the things I'm mentioning. You can also tell them to water their flowers, the plants. If you have a plant in the house, you can give them the responsibility of watering it every day. And trust me, these children, you might have to remind them for the next 2 weeks, but trust me, after that they will get used to doing it, and it gives them that form of belonging in the home. They feel like they are part of the home. Another thing we will be talking about is, you can also tell them to sweep the floor. Yes, quite a number of parents hate to mention it to their children to sweep, but you're teaching these children things they should do when they get into school or they get into the boarding house. They need to clean their space. They probably might not really have to sweep their room, but they need to learn to clean their space. They will not be with you for the rest of your life, and you need to teach them responsibility. They need to learn to sweep the floor, like I said. They need to learn to mop. They need to learn to load their dishwasher. They need to learn to sort out their laundry. They need to learn to make breakfast, as little as toast. I know that the younger ones, we are told not to touch sharp objects and all of that. You should also teach them to sew their buttons. They should need to learn to sew their buttons. Like, oh, how do I tack, or how do I pull my buttons, or how do I, all of these things are actually important. Also, they need to learn how to fold their laundries, fold their clothes. They need to learn how to wash cars. Now I'm talking about this washing car has to do with older kids. They need to learn how to babysit their younger ones. It's important. Please, all of this, you need to learn how to babysit their younger ones. So I've mentioned a lot of chores that parents can actually, and I know there are a lot more. If you have a lot more, you can write it in the comment section. More parents will read through and learn from that. But there are quite a number of chores that you can actually give your children or tell your children to do, and this will help them a whole lot. It will help in shaping their personality. It will help them in terms of responsibility. It will help them know, oh, I need to be responsible even when you're not there. So for the babysitting, quite a number of times I would advise parents, even if you're telling an older kid to babysit his younger brother or something, let it be an adult there. Let it be an adult around there. Maybe not in the same space, but let it be an adult around there. It's very, very, very important. Remember to praise your kids. Don't be stingy with the praising. When they've done this, don't expect that they will do all those things in 5 minutes or 5 seconds or one. Or they might take forever. But be patient with them, because you are teaching them something that they probably might not be taught in school. You're teaching them something that will live with them for a very, very, very long time. So as parents, you should not look down on your children. They are capable of doing something from age 1. In fact, some children at age 1, you can tell them, okay, get me this, get me that, and all. But from age 2, they are capable of putting their toys together. They are capable of doing most of these chores here. And there are many more, but I can't spend time mentioning all of that. But please, 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 if you enjoyed this and if you learned from this, please, I appreciate that you actually comment down below. Apart from commenting down below, I will also appreciate that if you have any other chore that you think children should be able to do, write it down. Parents are listening, parents are down there. I will also appreciate that. Please do well to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you know whenever I post something new. All of these are for children, strictly for children. Okay, it's nice having you again. Thank you. And if you're joining for the first time, thank you too.